Hi, this is Dee with Divine Needle, doing an Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path Tarot reading for all the beautiful angels, devas on the planet. You know, I know a lot of really hard things are going on right now that are very hard for all of us to understand. But try to keep in mind that fear is our worst enemy. So try not to live in fear. The other thing that Gabriel and Ed and I want me to remind you of is the inner work. Redeeming yourself to yourself because you have a spark of divinity inside of you. You don't have to make confessions to anybody but yourself, because when you do that, you're speaking directly to the gods. Because you have divinity in you. So anybody that tells you you need to go to confessionals or anything of that nature, that is just another way to control you. Keep in mind, just as the ancient Egyptians and the beautiful pictorials that they left behind, there's the weighing of your heart against a feather. And when you do that inner child work, it releases you, and you can experience true joy and happiness no matter what's going on in this world, whether we understand it or we don't. You need to be in that state of innocence. Return to innocence. So, they wanted me to remind you of that today. So that's the telepathy for today. The message from Gabriel and Ed and I. Even though we don't understand it, try not to be in fear. Live in joy and love and spread it to others. It's infectious. We're all connected. They can't help but pick up on the energy, even if they're fast asleep still. We're all in various stages of being awakened. But I have faith in the devas down here. We got a job to do, and we'll get it done. We always do. Anyway, and again, our hearts and our souls and our thoughts are with the people of Lebanon and all the people on the planet. All right. This is a reading for August the 6th, 2020, known as Day 48, Age of Aquarius. So here we go. We need the overall energy for tomorrow, Thursday, August the 6th, Day 48, Age of Aquarius. All right. Here we go. Overall energy for tomorrow. For the earthbound devas that need the FYI. Oh, wow, those came out quick. Alrighty. 3. The warrior. Master of the mystic light. That is the sun card. The card of Leo. That is the card of Adonai. Also known as Archangel Gabriel, aka Inky, aka Poseidon. Yep. We also have the Six of Swords, moving down that calm river. And we have Ten of Chalices, the joyous one. a little better reading for tomorrow. That's good. We can all use that, right? We have Pisces, Aquarius, and Leo. The Sun. Magnificent card. And what do we need to make our highest priority for tomorrow? What do we need to make our highest priority for tomorrow? I just heard spread the love. Okay, spread the love. It's contagious, everybody. Spread the love. Equal reciprocity to everyone around you. Okay, Tower. Highest priority. And why are we not focusing again? There we go. Okay, 2 major arcana on the table. These days they seem to be very prominent in the readings. So we'll put the Tower here. Whew! Gabriel and Adonai shaking up the world. Alright. And what do we need to be mindful of and prepare for? What do we need to be mindful of and prepare for? Based on the overall energy, this is a good Tower. What do we need to be mindful of and prepare for tomorrow? Day 48, Age of Aquarius. What do we need to be mindful of and prepare for? Okay, wow, more major arcana, and this card does love to make a presence in the readings. It is the apocalypse. It is the age of Aquarius. It is the age of enlightenment. All truth is revealed. The lies are no longer hidden. The truth is no longer hidden. Indeed. Big day tomorrow. 3 major arcana in all the slots and another major arcana on the bottom, the Holy See. Okie dokie. Major day tomorrow. Wow. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. The beginning, the Alpha, the Sun. And the end, the second coming, the Omega. Indeed, an Aquarius. Wow, what a reading. And a little help from our friend that's on the World card, the Taurus, the Hierophant, Master of the Arcanes, the Holy See, Key 5, Underlying Energy. These are magnificent cards. Oh, wow. Big day. Here we go. The Holy See. When the Holy See appears to you, you are confronting what you have inherited and are now tasked to evaluate that inheritance with individual responsibility. This is the spirit of sovereignty over your sole purpose. When the Holy See appears to you, it's time to evaluate your material, cultural, and social norms. Discern for yourself whose interpretation of the arcanes is the correspondence that rings true with your divine higher genius. When Key 5 appears to you, take care that you are not following a false prophet. Also, restrain your indulgences. This is also a faith card. The card of Archangel Uriel, one of the 4 archangels. It's a beautiful card. That's underlying energy for tomorrow. So Archangel Uriel is with us. That I know for sure. He's actually incarnate. All right. Overall energy. The card of Adonai, yet another angel. The warrior, the sun card, master of the mystic light. Key 19 of the major arcana. It's a good card to see. All right. Key 19, the warrior, the son of the magi, signifies competence and reciprocity. Indeed. I mentioned that during and before we pulled the cards. Here we see your consciousness expanding. The master of the mystic light appears to you when you are on the verge of confronting potential with reason and truth, through which you shall create goodness. Goodness is creation with purpose, arrived at through reason and truth. Here is victory in the battles you fought for your own independence. You've broken all chains. You've detached yourself from that which had tried to control your will. And now your light shines freely out into the world. And that's another thing I just heard. Don't let them put out your shine, no matter what's going on. The warrior is also the spirit of fighting to protect others, fighting in service. This is success and glory you achieve, not for yourself, but so you can be in the empowered position to help others thrive and grow. This is the spirit of heroic acts. Inscribed upon the warrior's gloves, Liberatus profundunt omnia luce. Freedom floods all things with light, and luciet lux vestra. Let your light shine. Okay, so the telepathy I'm getting from them goes right along with these cards. You are now liberated and triumphant. An amazing card for our overall energy. The Ferryman, Six of Swords. This is a good reading. A very good reading. We need it right now. Indeed. The ferryman navigates us to calmer waters. When the ferryman appears to you, you are about to embark upon a journey in the hopes of leaving behind turbulent waters and achieving earned success. The success factors that the ferryman endows you with are intellectualism, acute and accurate analysis, and claircognizance. Plans move forward. You are being guided across what you previously thought was an impossible obstacle to overcome. The joyous one, Ten of Chalices. We need those rainbows, don't we? The joyous one is happiness we have earned. This is the prognostication of spiritual fulfillment. Creativity, excuse me, becomes productivity. And productivity leads you on a directed path toward contentment. The glyph etched upon the large chalice in the foreground is the emblem of the Holy Womb, the Hagia Sophia, or Holy Wisdom. The Ten of Chalices appearing before you signifies the appearance of God the Mother. The rainbow across the heavens is an omen, perpetual success. That is the Rainbow Bridge. The joyous one is an omen of fertility, and that which was in the figurative womb shall mature and ripen into a great, oh, my allergies. My voice is giving out. I've done a lot of readings today too. Okay. The joyous one is an omen of fertility, and that which was in the figurative womb shall mature and ripen into a great spiritual and emotional reward for you. When this spirit appears before you, it reflects back to you to see how along your path you have developed your wisdom, your intelligence, and your agape love. The Ten of Chalices is an affirmation that your learned skills, intellect, and acumen have matured. The Joyous One is the personification of wisdom attained. When this card appears for you, it's an affirmation from the Holy Spirit of your spiritual maturation. The card can also appear to remind you that you are complete, that your life and world is perfected and harmonious as it is right now, that it is not necessary for you to pine for more. Bask in the blessings you've been given. Brilliant day tomorrow, literally. Our highest priorities, key 16, the Tower, spiritual, material and spiritual colliding. Key 16. Take a quick drink and hope that my voice sticks with us. All right. The Tower is the spirit of disappointment when you feel what you have worked hard for is not propelling you toward the higher ground you desire. The spirit of the Tower appears when the message you need to hear is this: change your direction. Before the physical construction of your great work can manifest, you must build a solid inner foundation. Focus on the inner foundation, and then when the conditions are ripe, the physical construction of your great work will manifest. This is the moment your material and spiritual worlds collide. The spirit of the Tower appears to you now in an effort to guide you through the challenge of dismantling your own preconceived notions. A talisman is given to you, a battle axe, which you must wield to remove the obstacles in your way. Heed these teachings. There can be joy in sorrow and stability in change. Lux mentis lux orbis, light of the mind, light of the world. Key 16 can also be an omen of armed conflict. Let's hope not. Followed up by the Apocalypse card. Oh, that's going to be a trying day, because the overall energy of tomorrow is very good. Armed conflict. This looks like bombs going off back here, but it's a volcano. What are you guys trying to tell me? The Apocalypse, key 20. You must remain in faith. I just heard that. Faith. Key 20, the Apocalypse, Last Judgment. This is the spirit presented upon your path when you have arrived at a point of no return. What has transpired is irreversible. The only way out is through. This is the moment of full realization for why all that has happened to you has happened. The apocalypse is the spirit of revelation, when the answers that were hidden before are now obvious. This is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. When the apocalypse appears in divination with other cards, it adds emphasis of significant spiritual importance to those other cards. Pay closer attention when key 20 is present. The apocalypse is a mythic personification of an event horizon. This is a space-time in which no event that comes subsequent can affect the outcome, because all that could have affected it is either transpired or not transpired. The Apocalypse card appears when you have crossed the boundary of where the gravitational pull over you is such that turning back is impossible. So an event horizon, revelations. Mindful of and prepare for. Major tower tomorrow. Could be an omen of armed conflict. Or could just be a revelation that's extremely shocking. But we must keep our faith. The general energy is very good with the Sun card, moving on to calmer waters and being at true peace and joy in your life. You've got the Sun and you've got the Mother, the Holy Womb, the Hagia Sophia. They're all here. They're all represented on the board. Everybody on the World card is here. Got the Sun, Uriel, Adonai, Gabriel, and the Holy Grail, the Goddess. She's here too. All right, it looks like a big day with Uriel and all this. Remember the words they asked me to tell you. Your hearts will be weighed, and they need to be as light as a feather. No matter what is happening, keep faith. Okay? We're all here. Whether incarnate or not, they're all here. And they're on your team. I love you guys more than you could possibly fathom. Until tomorrow.